Hey everyone, Doug Smaldino here. Happy Wednesday. Hey, I want to reach out to you guys. Get a lot of calls, a lot of emails about what's going on with the mortgage market, and just really want to bring everyone up to speed on a few things and kind of explain, from an economic and financial perspective, what's going on. Um, Sorry, I'm a little sloppy this morning, but I was, just working from home here and want to get this video done. But hey, anyone watch that Ram game Monday night? How about them Rams? Woo! Are we gonna be the Super Bowl this year? I hope so. Anyway, yeah. So look, okay, so rates are going up, and they're going up very fast. I mean, really fast, faster than my waistline. Okay, and basically, the way I figured is there's three reasons that rates are going up so high right now. So let's dissect these. Number one, we have the supply chain issues. Okay, and I may get back to that in a second. Number two, we have the government spending money like drunken sailors. Okay, they're just 1.9 trillion and talking about more. I didn't say B, I said T, trillion. It's nuts. Okay. And then thirdly, we've been in this low interest rate environment for a while because the Federal Reserve has been buying mortgage-backed securities, and because they do, it's artificially kept low. Okay. Now they're backing off. They kind of sort of backed off, but they really more talk than anything. There's really nothing bad has happened, but yeah, mortgage rates have shot up like crazy. But I want to just say this to you because look, there's a lot of you that missed out, think you missed the boat on the refinancing or missed the boat on purchases, but there's still time. Okay, so look, pictures worth 1,000 words. On the screen here, I've got a chart. This goes all the way back to um, like a year and a half ago. And you can see that when this is the mortgage-backed security, okay, the 3% treasury bill, basically as the mortgage-backed security goes up, the price goes up, the mortgage rates go down. So you can see that here in about August 6th, 2020, right in the midst of COVID, we hit our low point in mortgage rates. That's the high point right here. See my cursor right there? Then we kind of fizzled on. There's some, volatility. Rates started going up a little bit right here at the end of last year. They kind of hung in there, kind of made a little bit of a cup and handle here recovery. Then we kind of dropped off a little bit. And last year, you see right here in February 25th or February last year was pretty bad. Rates kind of did shoot up. Then we come across here. There's green's good, obviously, because that means the mortgage-backed security price is going up, mortgage rates going down. We came here, and then look what's happening. We hit here August. We're doing okay. Uh, October we're okay. November here actually we're still hanging in there on November as early as November 9th. Okay, November 9th of 2021, and then absolute devastation. Devastation. Look at this chart. This is like unprecedented. I get pumped, obviously, look at this stuff, but look at these rates. This crash, boom, and then this year just been a bloodbath. Okay, this is like, I mean, this is like crazy. Okay, mortgage rates have gone up like almost a full, not quite full percent. They're still good. Okay, so it's a little like more of like someone that's in the business understands it, but they're crashing. These lines here, these horizontal lines here, are resistance levels. They just blew through them like there's no tomorrow. They just went through them like a knife going through hot knife going through cheese or butter. Just crashing. So we're seeing increased mortgage rates. How high are they going to go? Look, we're in the 3.5-4% range, and it could go a lot higher, a lot higher. But will it affect demand? I don't know. Last time I checked, I heard there was 15 or 20 offers on the last property my client wrote on. Anyway, let's get back to real quick. I want to just talk to you real quick about these three things that are really important. Supply chain issues. You got all these boats off of not boats, they're ships, container ships off of Long Beach with tons and tons and tons of stuff there. And once the stuff gets on shore and they get to vend to merchants, that's the supply chain issues are going to go away. Basically, think of it this way: I have one pen, and I have 10 people that want to buy it. Well, hey, I paid $1 for this pen. I'm going to say like, oh, I'll be a little bit selective. Well, you want to pay $1? No, I'll take to $5, six. Whoever the highest bidders, I could play wherever I want. But if I have 100 pins and I have 10 buyers, then I'm gonna be like, oh yeah, well hey, I'll take $1.50 for it, $1.25. So you see that they talk about this inflation number. The supply chain impacts the inflation. Okay, and the thing is that mortgage rates going up or the Federal Reserve raising rates, all that isn't going to really fix the supply chain problem. It doesn't. It's kind of like until we fix the supply chain, we're not going to fix inflation. Mortgage rates could be 20%, and that's not going to get the stuff off the boats in Long Beach. Okay, so that's number one. So we got to fix that. That's gonna at some point that's going to get fixed. Thank the California genius legislatures that jacked up their AB5 and is causing a lot of this, but that's a whole different discussion. Anyway, number one, supply chain issues, big problem. Um, Number two, Federal Reserve dumping, not the Federal Reserve, government dumping money and all the stimulus into the economy, just loads of money. What do people do when they get money? They spend it. So guess what? If they got people that are willing to pay me, oh yeah, it's normally $1. I'll give you $1.25, no problem. I'm going to raise the price, and that's going to cause inflation. That's going to cause, the flip side or the reverse effect of inflation is high interest rates. Okay, so government flooding the market with money isn't good. Okay, and the third thing is the Federal Reserve's like back in, for years they've been buying mortgage-backed securities. The Federal Reserve is powerful. They got tons of money. They've been kind of supporting the mortgage-backed security market by buying them in their portfolio. But if they stop buying and they start selling, then who's going to buy who the heck's going to buy my bonds or my mortgage-backed securities at 2%? The investors say, no, I'm not going to buy it. But I said, well, if it's 3%, then when you buy them, they might say, yeah, I'll buy a little bit of 3%. How about 3.5? Sure. Okay, so that's why you got these three big things going on right now. Remember, let's recap them. We got supply chain issues. We got Federal Reserve spending money like drunken sailors, and we got the Federal Reserve pulling out of the mortgage-backed security market. Okay, so these three are like a triple whammy. Okay, so if you had any one of these, they wouldn't have as much of an impact. We might get rid of the first two, and then the Federal Reserve pulling out, that might normalize rates. Right now, you can see this is a bloodbath. It could go, look, you might see high rates. Will it last forever? No. Are they still low, historically speaking? Yes. If you want to buy a house, should you go do it right now? Absolutely. There's nothing to wait for, because what you're going to wait for, here's what you're going to get. You're going to get a double whammy. You're going to get higher interest rates and you get higher purchase price. Because I got news for you. Supply is so strong, values are not going down. They're only going up. Okay, so if you have a house that right now today you could spend $1 million for and get a rate at say 3.75, okay, but in October that house is now worth $1.1 million and the rate's 4.25, that could make a difference of about $300-400 or more a month. Okay, so this is where we're at. I think that what we're going to see is we're going to see this reverse at some point. It has to. It doesn't work like this, but we have some. It could be a little painful for a little bit longer. If you have questions, reach out. Shoot me an email, Doug@hillhurstmortgage.com. Text me at 323-707-3200, 323-707-3200, and ask away any questions that you have. Happy to help. Okay, guys, have a great day. A great rest of your week. We'll talk to you soon.